have policies on education, we have policies, on security, we have policies on the rule of law. However, the major thrust of my talk here today would be, how to increase the economy of Rivers State. But I'm saying that currently where we are is a 9 billion naira monthly IGR. Where we are now is a paltry $20 billion annual GDP. Where do I want to take us to? Well over 25 billion naira IGR in 4 years.
On his part, the governorship candidate of Action Alliance, Dawari George, said he will focus more on improving the lot of Rivers people.
All we are after is to deliver on a safe and prosperous Rivers State and all the various sectors of the economy. Three things stand out that document wants to achieve. Even if you want to build a road, you want to build a bridge, the question is, will it reduce poverty? Will it create wealth? Will it also create new jobs and put money in the hands of Rivers people? If that policy will add value directly to the lives of Rivers people.
Also, the governorship candidate of Boot Party, Tekena Yagba, said Rivers people will experience good governance as elected governor.
We cannot achieve this because even if these industries are set up and we haven't addressed the agricultural sector, we would not have materials to service this industry. We would look into the agricultural aspect properly. And I'm not just talking about agriculture in the rural areas that produce little change. I'm talking about mechanized agriculture, which by the time we do this provides enough jobs. We look at urbanization. So we must expand. We've got LGAs existing already. So we should create phases in this LGA and make them see.
Correspondent Obi Oruwari reports that stakeholders, members of civil society organizations, political parties, security agencies, among others, attended the NUJ governorship debate. Moving on, Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi will be at the Court of Appeal in Abuja today over his party's legal quest to inspect the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS machines, and other electoral materials deployed by INEC in the February 25 presidential and National Assembly elections. Mr. Obi, in a tweet, said he remains committed and will give more attention to his mission to retrieve his mandate. The Nigerian Bar Association (NB) has urged INEC to fix all bugs or glitches in the BVAS machines before the March 11 governorship and state assemblies elections. NBA National Publicity Secretary Akorede Lawal said this in an interim report released on Tuesday. The bar also asked INEC to exclude its coalition and returning officers with proven case of misconduct in the February 25 elections from the forthcoming polls. Still ahead, NHRC urges National Assembly to pass Equal Opportunity Bill as World marks Women's Day. Stay tuned as we go for a quick commercial break. Welcome back now to the rest of the newscast. As the world marks Women's Day, a human rights lawyer, Angus Chukwuka, is calling on men to respect the rights of women and give them wings with which to fly. Mr. Chukwuka in a statement also called on women to realize that men are neither enemies or rivals, but that both genders complement each other. He urged women liberation movements in Africa to turn their strategy from that of liberation or rivalry to that of love and harmony. The human rights lawyer further advocated for special courts and judges to be set up to hear cases of abuse against women and girls. In the meantime, a POS business owner, Lillian Chuk, says market women are worst hit by the persistent cash scarcity in the country due to lack of access and poor knowledge of technology for financial transactions. She tells business and gender correspondent Constance Mega that most market women still do not use POS machines for their business.
The issue we have in buying things in the market right now is because of the limitation of POS being accessible to everybody, both aged women, mid-aged women that do business in the market. POS is the means through which we've been buying things, we've been eating, but not eating everything we want. It's just that the market women don't have access to the POS and then access to the internet system. They don't even know how to do it, even if you give them.
Ms. Lillian, who is a single mother, also spoke on how she's been leveraging the POS technology to meet her daily needs.
It's been so helpful. For instance, transportation to school every day, feeding every day, medicals. Bills associated with children are not something that has to be kept waiting. The business is good for me as a single mom because I needed something that gives me daily income, so that I won't have to be meeting people for my needs anymore. It will be shameful that people that used to help me years back will still be helping me till now, and I am not growing. I do not regret at all going into it.
This year's theme of the International Women's Day, which is Digital, Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality. The National Human Rights Commission, NHRC, has urged the National Assembly to consider and pass the Gender and Equal Opportunity Bill and other bills supporting affirmative action. NHRC Executive Secretary Duku in a statement said the passage of the bills will reduce gender-based violations and legally equip women to challenge the inequalities confronting them, including sexual and gender-based violence. The Kano State Governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, has pardoned and released 12 inmates on death row and also commuted the death sentences of 6 inmates to life imprisonment. The Public Relations Officer, Nigeria Correctional Service, Kano Command, Mushbahu Lawan, in a statement said, Governor Ganduje pardoned 4 female inmates with long-term sentences for good behavior. According to the statement, some of the pardoned inmates have spent 25 years awaiting execution. The United Kingdom government has appointed Richard Montgomery as the new British High Commissioner to Nigeria. The UK government announced its appointment in a statement on Tuesday. Mr. Montgomery succeeds Catriona Liang, who has been the UK's representative in Nigeria since November 2018. In business, some business owners and bank customers in the state are still rejecting the old Naira notes of 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira, despite the Supreme Court order directing that the old Naira notes remain in circulation till 31st December 2023. Some residents spoke to our correspondent on this.
As of yesterday, they say the bank give out old money, but for today, if anybody wants to come with old money and buy it.
So the ATM they are dispensing the old notes, and most of the customers are not even taking it. They are scared that the market will not take it.
Would they fear to collect them? Now then tell us, say they don't want to collect this money again, the old money again. So now they say, we will collect old money. When we collect old money, then go see make use of it. You know, go be something when you say, then go see say, the fire in the mountain.
Now fear, now use collect this one. I hear say then they collect her. And the thing no strong my mind though. Tomorrow, if I want to buy something, I go look whether they go agree collect her from me, because they know they agree collect her from me. If I want to go buy something tomorrow, if they no agree collect them from my hand, I no go collect them again.
Our correspondent who visited banks around Ikwere Road, Aba Road, Rumokoro and GRA reports that some banks now give old notes across the counter. The banks remain crowded as most ATM machines do not dispense cash. In entertainment, tributes are pouring in for Nollywood actor Ojo Orowa Arowo Safe, popularly known as Fadiyi Oloro, who died yesterday evening. Late Arowo Safe featured as Fadiyi Oloro in Arelu, a classic Yoruba TV series of the 80s. In sports, the widow of late football legend Pele will inherit 30% of his assets according to his will. The will states that Marcia Sibel Aoki, Pele's third and last wife, will inherit his mansion in Guarujá, a seaside resort town south of Sao Paulo, where the couple lived. Pele died after battling cancer in late December at the age of 82.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
Armed policemen have laid checkpoints on roads leading to State House in the capital, Nairobi, amid fears of planned opposition protests. Motorists have been stopped and searched at various points on the roads. It follows the lapse of a 14-day ultimatum issued by the opposition for the government to address concerns about the high cost of living. Opposition leader Raila Odinga has been leading a series of anti-government rallies countrywide. On the news this afternoon, you heard Governor Wike has received some APC defectors ahead of the governorship and state assembly elections. Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi will be in court today over BVAS inspection case. NBA has asked INEC to fix BVAS glitches before governorship and state assembly elections. NHRC has urged the National Assembly to pass Equal Opportunity Bill as World marks Women's Day. On the foreign scene, armed policemen have laid checkpoints near Nairobi State House amid fear of opposition protests. The news was edited by Martha Okere. Mostly cloudy weather in Port Harcourt this afternoon. Peace is the path to the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. I am Kala Dakurubatubo. Good afternoon.